During the March 27th charrette, Plainfield citizens recommended residential and retail development on both sides of the train tracks, consistent with the transit-oriented development. Citizen recommendations led to the following proposals. Garrett Place, the location of two new proposed mixed-use developments with retail at the street level and residential units on upper floors, is the logical location for where this development should begin. Garrett Place could be transformed into a lively pedestrian street lined with local restaurants and outdoor seating. It could become the gathering place just outside the train station and the beginning point of a main spine of development stretching through downtown Plainfield. It can continue to the south of the station on Cleveland Avenue, an urban condition similar to that of Garrett Place, unifying the two sides of downtown. The consensus in the charrette was that auto-oriented businesses currently located on Cleveland Avenue could be replaced with other kinds of development. But while Garrett might convert to a pedestrian street, Cleveland should become increasingly more pedestrian-friendly while still accommodating vehicles. Cleveland Avenue is flanked by Park Avenue on the west and Watchung Avenue on the east, both major commercial thoroughfares connecting North and South Plainfield, streets essential to the perception of Plainfield to those passing from neighboring towns. Rather than becoming yet another commercial street that competes with Park and Watchung Avenue, Cleveland Avenue should be transformed into a residential street with street trees and possibly pocket parks. Neighborhood retail stores could be located at the intersections along with art galleries that would connect to art-oriented activities around the Swain Art Gallery. Cleveland will thus become the main spine of development on the south side of station. Historically, the area in and around downtown Plainfield has been a regional commercial center of 4-story structures. It is currently zoned for 6 stories. Construction costs make new development more viable at 5 stories. Encouraging the progressive replacement of existing single-story structures with taller 5-story structures will restore downtown's vitality and reinforce the historic quality of Plainfield. The increased density of new development will create additional traffic flows and a need for a new traffic pattern along the existing streets. Currently, many of the streets around downtown are one-way. Citizens recommended converting these to 2 ways to allow for traffic calming and better circulation to reach proposed destinations. The success of every transit-oriented development depends on availability of convenient parking. Although there are several scattered surface parking lots within the downtown, parking facility conditions, safety, security, and location are key to successful transit-oriented development. The new proposed development recommended by citizens will demand additional parking, which cannot be satisfied by existing surface lots. Forcing developers to accommodate parking below a building often eliminates retail, so important to a lively downtown. New development will raise the value of existing downtown lots, taking away those spaces. According to the Environmental Impact Statement for the Access to the Region's Core Project, ARC, it is estimated that the Middle Raritan Valley Line segment will need an additional 210 spaces. As pointed out by New Jersey Transit, none of the stations besides downtown Plainfield has the capacity to accommodate this increase. The future parking needs of Plainfield's proposed new development, combined with the added demand projected by ARC, point to the need for a structured parking garage. After reviewing options with citizen stakeholders, the ideal location for this garage would be the East 2nd Street Municipal Parking Lot, a location also confirmed through an independent study by one of the developers. Its location and dimensions can accommodate a 300 to 400 space 4-story garage. This location would conveniently satisfy downtown residential and retail uses and also serve commuters from North and South Plainfield, Watchung, Bridgewater, and beyond. In return, Plainfield businesses would benefit from their shopping and dining in the area, thereby boosting Plainfield's economy and brand reputation. The proposed Greenbrook Trail and bike path plan from Dunderland to Scotch Plains is well beyond the planning phase and will likely soon become a reality. This presents a unique opportunity to connect it to the downtown train station. Existing alleyways could be utilized to develop pedestrian and bike paths. Riders can park their bike in the proposed garage and walk along Gavitt Place to the train station. This would necessitate pedestrian crossings at locations along East Front Street, East 2nd Street, and North Avenue for safety. One of the legal concerns for building this garage would be the existing service access to some of the businesses on East 2nd Street lot. Our design proposal would address this issue by providing a 15 feet wide service access around the parking structure. This would still allow for a functional 300 feet by 120 feet garage without any hindrance. Parking structures can be intimidating. Our design strategy would be balancing the parking need with the community's desire to retain unique character. This has been successfully done in other communities like Princeton, Brantford, and Rahway. By providing retail at street level and experimenting with the facade treatment that better suits the community taste, the garage could be made more acceptable. The current and proposed layout of streets and pedestrian ways would require 2 access towers, one possibly centered on Gavitt Place and another on Rare for access to Front Street. The Gavitt Place tower can be an attractive beacon from the train station and passing trains. Establishing a Plainfield parking authority or utility is essential to successfully bond for such a structure. Housing this utility in the garage will not only help in maintaining and running the facility, it will also provide a 24-hour safe and secure environment essential for any parking structure. Our proposal for the downtown, based on citizen comments, is consistent with the master plan's many references to transit-oriented development as well as redevelopment plans that we have reviewed. A jitney service will further help in connecting the community to the train station. In the morning and evening hours, the south route would connect to residences to the train station, while in the afternoon hours it would connect them to the businesses in the north. A transit facility could be located at the corner of Watchung Avenue and East 2nd Street, a location that is close to both the train station and the parking garage. Bike paths and improved pedestrian infrastructure could further increase the connectivity and accessibility to the station. The form-based codes that we will provide can better direct developers regarding the design and appearance of new development in Plainfield. Plainfield's downtown currently has numerous properties that are underutilized and in poor condition. This citizen-driven design proposal, centered on Gavitt Place and Cleveland Avenue, will transform the train station area into a vibrant mixed-use community with new development. Spurred by rail commuters who will come to downtown to live or take the train, this revitalization can act as a catalyst in promoting development, which will lead to well over 500 residential units, creating a retail foundation that will attract a market base from well beyond the downtown boundaries. This vitality can also promote additional office development that can further diversify downtown Plainfield. Overall, downtown redevelopment in Plainfield is critical to advancing the Plainfield brand.